Hey guys, it's me, Jennie B, and welcome back to Katawa Shoujo. Last time we left off, we went to sleep and we woke up and it's a festival! Even though we had like a little crazy conversation with Kenji, we are here, we're ready to have fun. I am excited to see what is going on. I want to see Lily's noodle stand. That's why I came. That's why I'm here. Let's go. I'm soon outside, surrounded by various students and people who may or may not be their parents. Every so often, I catch a glimpse of someone who clearly just came from town for the promise of a festival. They're easy to spot. The ones who can't stop staring, and behind their eyes you can tell they're thinking, now what's wrong with this one? I almost want to yell at them. But at the same time, can I deny that I've been doing the same thing all week? A wave of something like disgust sweeps over me, guilt for my own narrow-mindedness. I push the thoughts aside, concentrating on the pangs of hunger that burn my guts like wildfire. The scent of something fried leads me to the promised land where I can get some lunch. I am getting my order when a loud voice interrupts me. Hey! What the hell are you doing? Having lunch? Breakfast? You mean you just got up? Suddenly sleeping all morning feels like a crime. No, I meant lunch. Honest. She's not buying it. Brunch? That's not a healthy breakfast at all. She snatches my food out of my hand and glares at me. What the hell is this girl doing? Hey, that's my breakfast. What happened to it being your lunch? That's my... whatever, it's my food. Emmy places her hands on her hips and begins lecturing me. Did you really forget your dietary plan already? Hey, that was tomorrow. We said tomorrow. This is like my final day for eating bad food, so hush up, woman. You need to be more conscious of your health, Hisao. What about your heart? My heart's fine the way it is. Mostly. All I get as a response is an eye roll. Is the roll of the eyes. I doubt that. Hold on. Wait, hold on. I missed that. A little pop-up came up. I had to close it. Sorry. The girl's got a point, of course, but I'm not about to concede it. It's not that bad of a heart. Certainly can handle a little grease now and again. Yeah, sure. And handle a little running just fine, too. Emmy seems unconvinced. Not surprising, I haven't even managed to convince myself. Maybe, but not if you're sleeping the day away all the time. A devious look suddenly crosses her face. Of course, if you'd been following a routine from the beginning, you wouldn't be in this situation. Hey, I've had a pretty eventful week, you know. For example, I almost died, and there was a lot of meeting people, and I was on a roof for a while. Which is no excuse for slacking off, you know. A little near-death experience is no excuse for skipping basic exercise. Like running in the mornings. She nods as if something important has just been decided. So it's settled then. You've seen the error of your ways and are willing to adhere to my routine, right? I'll see you bright and early in the morning. We'll be running buddies? You know, you've already convinced me yesterday that this was a good idea. You don't need to convince me again. Not that I did a good job of being convinced. She's right about eating healthy after all, and here I am ordering up something grossly unhealthy, but delicious. There are more important things than deliciousness, aren't there? Like staying alive. If Emmy weren't here browbeating me for my poor decisions, I'd probably... Hey, wait a second. A sudden question springs to mind. Hey, why the hell have you taken such an interest in my well-being? Emmy shrugs and grins at me. You're the new guy. I figured you don't have any friends yet, right? Besides, I've caused you trouble all week, right? I owe you for not getting angry. And I told the nurse I would anyway. Crazy little running girl wants to make me healthy. Well, I suppose there are worse fates. Okay, that sounds fine. Thanks for your concern. Tomorrow morning, then. I figured that into the conversation, so I turned to leave. Not so fast! I feel a hand on my collar, and in a second I've been yanked backwards. Hey, no need to be so rough. What do you want now? Emmy almost looks wounded by my annoyed question. Thought you could use the company. Her eyes narrow. Besides, you were just going to try and sneak some of that fried crap, weren't you? Well, I wasn't going to, but now that she mentioned it, it would have been a really good idea. I was not. Another glare. Okay, maybe I was going to get a little. The glare continues. Okay, a lot. Jesus, I'm a danger to myself and others, aren't I? And I get done agreeing that I need to be healthier, and they immediately start considering the next unhealthy habit that comes my way. I knew it! You can't be trusted. Now, I definitely have to stick with you. The whole situation feels silly. I can only imagine what passerbys think of the sight of me being lectured by a tiny girl half my size. Maybe I should give up for now. Fine, do what you like. I sigh. Might as well make the best of this. What do you want to do? Emmy thinks for a minute. Well, I promised Rin I'd stop by her mural. So let's do that! I confess I'm slightly curious to see how her mural turned out myself, so again I consider there are worse fates. I give a nod of assent and find myself almost dragged bodily through the crowd as Emmy races to our destination. By the time we reach the dorms, I could feel my heart pounding. My heart shouldn't be pounding after just that. I take a few deep breaths, willing to calm myself down. Am I the one most normal-looking people in the school, but I still have to be here? Sometimes I almost wish I'd lost a hand or something. At least then it'd be obvious that I belong. But instead, I don't even look sick. Even now, trying to catch my breath, I'm just look out of shape. Emmy looks back and notices my state of distress. You're not gonna die on me, are you? Please don't. It'll be all my fault, and I don't want to deal with that kind of guilt. Besides, after last time, I don't really think I need to see that again, especially if the nurse will totally say it's my fault. Nah. I'm fine. Guess I need to start running after all. And you wanted to keep eating your greasy whatever it was. See? It's a good thing I found you, right? Yes, it was. Maybe. Of course, I don't add that it would be in this state if she hadn't dragged me across the festival grounds. Further conversation is interrupted by the sudden appearance of Rin. Oh, it's you. Hello, Emmy. Hey, Rin, I also brought Hisao along. He said he was going to give himself a heart attack. I was not. My objection goes unnoticed. We stopped by to see how the mural turned out. Rin nods slowly. Well, it's right there. You can see it pretty clearly. I find myself wondering how long Rin's been standing in front of the mural. Has anyone even stopped to look at it? Are we the first ones? Obviously, we're not the first ones to see it, of course. I mean, it's pretty big. You'd be hard-pressed not to see it. At the same time, I don't think anyone's actually talked to Rin about it. Anyone but us, that is. I feel compelled to say something. It looks pretty good. I'm still not happy with how it turned out. But I guess it'll do. She almost seems resigned to it. I'm not sure what she expected as a result, but I guess she didn't quite get there. Whoa, hello. I see bodies and maybe some nipples, I don't know. We stand in front of the mural, taking it all in. Let's take it all in. We have a screaming mouth. We have a fetal position blue man in the cheek. And then right where the ear should be is another face. And then more to the left we have some lips and noses and feet. If you're into feet, you're going to love this part of the mural. Check it out right under the eyeball. And then we have something that resembles a Titan from Attack on Titan. Beautiful. Love it. Love it. A bondage man in the back. A lady's body who has been kind of morphed into another face. And then we have more women bodies. That one's much more beautiful. She looks like she's on top of what could be ice cream and sprinkles. And then we kind of have a mishmash of faces with eyes and nose and lips with many colors. Hands that almost looks like a fish right there. Right. An orange eye thing. We have a large hand. More nipples. Alright, well, lovely. I try my best to concentrate on the composition of the whole thing. Seems to be a lot of body parts. It's actually fairly interesting. The colors swoop and blend together, dragging me along with them. It's like a dreamlike quality to the whole thing that makes me feel almost sleepy. I try hunting out some of the colors Emmy and I grabbed for her. Try as I might, I can't see any Prussian blue. Oh well, I'm sure it's in there somewhere. I don't know, I feel like this is Prussian blue, right there. Like right there. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. Right there. My feet start to hurt, but Rin doesn't seem inclined to move. Emmy speaks up. Hey Rin, have you eaten? Of course. You can't survive otherwise. What about in the past 5 hours? Maybe. But I'm hungry again, so maybe that means I'm wrong. Emmy grins and claps her hands together. Good! Come get some food with us. Rin nods in assent. Okay, but we should hurry before they notice I'm gone. Somehow I don't think they'd care. Whoever they are. That's so mean, Hisao. As we head back to the food stalls, I cast a longing eye over the fried food. Ooh, I hope we're going to Lily's noodle stand. No, I better not. I'm pretty sure Emmy wouldn't let me anyway. We find a nice spot in the grass and sit down to eat our purchases. I guess we don't get to find out what food we ate. Well, my purchases anyway. Somehow I wound up paying for all the food. Surprisingly, my unfried food is pretty good. Silence falls on Emmy and I eat as Rin stares at something or other, occasionally eating a bite or two of her food. I finish my meal first and lay back on the grass. Emmy glances up from her food. Tired, Hisao? A little, I guess. Well, don't oversleep tomorrow or anything. We start our morning lunch, remember? Actually, they slipped my mind. I was actually just enjoying myself. Wandering on the festival with the two had actually been fun. Yeah, I'll set an alarm. You better be there. I'll get angry if you aren't. God forbid. I don't think God comes into it. Unless there's some kind of freak accident and your alarm clock cut short. That might be a random act of God. Well, don't cause any random act of God, then. A plan forms itself in my mind. A plan that makes me feel kind of guilty, but I throw it into execution anyway. Damn it, I've earned a little fried food. And anyway, I'm going to start running tomorrow, right? So the actual routine starts then, not now. Ergo, the dietary portion starts tomorrow, too. Ergo, I can have something unhealthy today. It's sort of finally farewell to the stuff I used to eat with wild abandon before the hospital. That's just what I was saying. Final goodbye to all the good food. The good soul food. Actually, I suppose I should head back to my room. I have some homework to do, and if I'm going to run in the morning, I should make it an early night. Those narrowed eyes again. You sure you're not going to sneak off and buy some of that fried stuff over there? Nah, I'm too full to bother now. I pat my stomach for emphasis. Besides, you two cleared me out anyway. Emmy giggles. It's a surprisingly pleasant sound. Another pang of guilt. She's got to know I'm lying to her, doesn't she? Or is she just that trusting? I feel like a monster. All part of my master plan, Hisao. Well, I guess I'll see you tomorrow then. Thanks for the food and for keeping us company. And here I thought she was doing me a favor. Rin nods in agreement. I won't say see you tomorrow because that would be like predicting the future. And I'm pretty sure I can't do that. Okay. Bye, you two. I feel oddly glad that I decided to leave my room today. Not a bad way to start a second week here, I suppose. Once I'm out of Emmy's line of sight, I make a beeline to the food stand to buy some cake. This is that fried right? Thought we were going to go say hi to Lily. That's slightly better than what I was planning to do. I still feel a little bad about lying to Emmy, though. She really does seem concerned about my health. I'll make it up to her somehow. Better head back to my room. I do have work to do. My book waits for me, and I flop onto my bed and read through some fireworks display. Interesting. Eventually, all the walking around and more accurately running around catches up with me. I really am out of shape. Emmy dragged me out in the morning to run might be a good thing after all. It's something to look forward to. Oh, so that's the day. Cool. Alright, so... Oh. We get a little glimpse of Emmy running. Look at her go. She's adorable, and there's me. Those shorts look so good on me. Can't keep up with her. She's just too quick. Effing ninja fast, man. I like the classical music that they added to this. Gives it a really good touch. I got some steel gray eyes. Chicks must love me. I think Emmy's digging me anyway. She made me pay for everything. So that was our first week. Oh, we got an apple. More Emmy? Oh, this is cute. I hope the game doesn't think that we're choosing Emmy, because there's a lot of Emmy right now going on. Lots of little events and cutscenes with Emmy. I don't want Emmy. I want Lily. I want Lily. That's who I want. I've decided. Lily. Okay. But on that note, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you guys so much for checking out this episode of Katawa Shoujo. I really hope you enjoyed it. Watch out for next week for the next part of Katawa Shoujo. And I'll catch you guys later.